Hello and welcome back to Deus Ex: The Missing Link. We're on our way to the Sally port. Actually, I think we've already been in the Sally port, technically. We're on our way, trying to find our way off the ship. And, of course, we're hitting the button.
Activating security scan.
Oh yeah, we're not passing this. Huh, those little particles right there, they do a helix shape. Clever.
Biometric data assembled. Subject not recognized.
You're quite the goose, bratan. Let's see if I can keep it that way.
So, you're a hacker.
There's a maintenance tunnel in loading bay 1. Access through a floor panel. Get inside. Follow the cables, and try not to kill the person inside.
Access granted.
Alright. So where are we? Oh, we're here. Awesome. So, no, we're literally getting off the ship now. Fantastic. Let's see. Pinch branded cabling? Really? Okay. Probably reused art assets. Machine pistol ammo. Machine pistol, don't need any of that jazz. Alright, there's a big, huge freaking, Oh, what's this? Pocket Secretary. Relax, man. New codes went out earlier. Yours should be 7897. When's your next leave? I think you need vacation. Wow. That guy's got some anger issues. It's probably to be expected considering the line of work he chose to do. Is there anything on top of this? Does not appear to. Wait a second. Do y'all see that? I see that. Alright, I need a little higher. So we'll leave that there. Put this on top of it, and let's go see if we can find another box out here. Yeah, it looks to be one over here. So we'll just come all the way around. I want to give that camera a wide berth. Oh, hey, credit chip. Nobody just sees this guy running around the outside of the unloading area just carrying boxes. I'm pretty sure they would have robots to do any of the real hard manual labor. There we go. Oh, that's awesome. It's totally freaking awesome. Ammo capacity, beer. We'll take the beer.
Are we slated to check out the administration wing?
Negative.
Oh, well, we're way up here.
Clearance only. You need to take a leak, you'll have to take the long way around.
Oh, you're a goddamn riot. That sounds like another Dog 3 security protocol. I bet no special op assholes.
Oh, this was a good way to go. Holy cow.
Most of them probably don't need to use the washroom like we do anyway.
There's a guy downstairs.
The occasional oil change.
I guess spending all that time in the Australian Dust Bowl really gums up their gears.
Question I have is there a way down from here? I think the only way down I have is going to be jumping on crates. Oh, there's a ladder here. Okay.
Are the box guards heading out with the next shipment?
I don't know. I haven't seen the requisition. I don't even know where the shoe's making port next. If it's the OZ, it'll be loaded with the boxes, I guess.
And the weapon parts. Kills me how they ship some of them disassembled like that.
Makes it harder to smuggle. Come on, back to patrol.
Alright, so we got a guy over here. He looks like he's actually coming this way. I'm assuming he'll be coming into this little building here, which means we could just, like, drop down on him. Oh, there he goes. He's coming in now. I can't see him, so he's like, probably, like, right under me. Oh, there he is. He's to the left now. Just looking out the window. Problem is, if I make that drop, he's going to hear me. What I can do is wait for him to leave, then drop down. Okay, looks like he's out. Anything in here? Bind template. Hypostim. Beer. Pistol ammo, don't need. Can't hack that. Credit chip. I'd like to check out the computers, but I'm a little pressed for time there. Okay, that closes. So there's a camera down there. It looks like it's looking back and forth. It shouldn't see me up here. There is a deactivated robot on the... Well, I think it's deactivated. I should be able to see it otherwise. They're actually pretty tall. And a guy patrolling. But the guy patrolling is walking away. So as soon as he gets a little bit further, we're going to go down the ladder. Yeah, there's the robot. That would be a pain in the butt to fight. Alright. Yeah, right now if I had to try to fight that, if I were to mess up, this is pretty much instant death.
Cargo crew to Sector Alpha.
Alright, so he's walking back and forth.
To Alpha.
Come on. Oh, we could drag him through to turn off the lasers. Oh, that's awesome. I guess they have biometric data on them so that they can pass through the laser grid. I guess I didn't need that code I found. We'll take his money and his painkillers, though. I'm guessing the vent was another way in. You know what? I don't care. That worked, and that worked really, really well. Alright. It's a cleared door. Somebody could see us. Okay, so there's two guys there. Actually, it looks like there's three guys. Just two right here, and then there's a third over this way, and a fourth one on what looks like to be a catwalk or something. So it's a pretty packed room. Does he turn around at all during his patrol? Okay, there he goes. Let's jump in here. Awesome. What the heck is this? Trigger module for rocket launcher. I really don't want one, but if I could sell it for money, I'll take it. Okay, so there's a turret over there. There should be a guy over here patrolling back and forth, I believe, from what the map showed. He's like right there right now.
Orders have been rescinded.
Yeah, there he goes.
New flight schedules will be distributed as soon as possible.
He's the one probably most likely to see us. Neptune.
Security credentials must be carried
What is this thing
at all
anyway?
times. You may be asked to produce said credentials by security personnel. Please comply.
I don't want to comply. Alright, so I can't take this guy out right now because that guy across the way would see. However, in about 2 seconds I'm going to have a chance to get out of there. Run, 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 run. Run, run, Rudolph. Oh!
Civilian contractors must stay within designated areas.
Okay.
Entering restricted areas will result in termination and prosecution.
Thank you for looking down. Alright, let's see if this vent pays off. I think this vent is just going to take us back to where we were. Oh, we got a credit chip though, so that's good. Yeah. Okay, so that would have saved us the little stealth trip right there. Still, that's good to know. Alright, so there's a guy over here patrolling. Where did he go? Seriously, where'd the guy go? I don't need to go up the ladder, I need to go past the ladder. Alright, so what we're gonna do, since I don't see him, he doesn't appear to be moving. He's like firmly entrenched over here by the wall. Soon as the turret starts to turn the other way, we're just gonna go across.
Personnel should report to Security Central for biometric scan.
There we go. Looks like he's just like lounging by the door or something. He is no longer lounging. What's in here? Sniper rifle ammo and looks like a mine. Yeah, mine template. Yeah, no.
Civilian contractors must stay within designated areas.
I think we're okay to make a run.
Restricted areas will result in termination and prosecution.
Okay.
That's far enough, Jensen.
Oh, it's her.
You're behind this?
I said that's far enough. I can explain everything if you just stay where you are.
Why don't you put the gun down? Then maybe we can talk.
You think I'm stupid? You've got every reason in the world to hate me, and I've heard what you do to your enemies.
Oh,
Tell me,
please.
did you enjoy putting so many BT contractors into comas?
You're the one who let me off the leash.
It wasn't my choice. As a matter of fact, I think you're going to get us both killed before this is over. But if we'd left you in that brig, who'd be around to save your Dr. Reed?
What do you know about Megan?
I know the name set off way too many bells and whistles when I added it to Burke's profile search on you. But it helped me to figure out who you are and why you stowed away on the ship. You think Belltower kidnapped her, don't you?
Maybe.
You want to tell me you didn't?
I wish I could. But after what I've seen this past year, all I know for certain is she's not on the base. Not anymore.
What's that supposed to mean?
Not what you're thinking. Listen, Rifleman Bank Station supports all Belltower operations in this region, Jensen. Regular contract and special op. 6 months ago, I received orders to pull every regular grade soldier and civilian contractor away from the airstrip. 2 Black Hawk helicopters set down minutes later. I thought it had to do with Australia, especially when I saw covered stretchers coming out.
How many?
5. Guarded by a heavily augmented
Yeah, that'd be the
special ops
scientist.
team. Burke went out to meet the leader, and the whole group disappeared inside the detention camp. There's some kind of black project going on in there, Jensen. Something involving prisoners and scientists. And I need you to find out what it is.
Well, the why me seems obvious. I'm the only outsider here.
Why me, Keitner? That is your name, isn't it? The one Burke used back on the ship?
Natanya Keitner, yes. And it has to be you, because any movements I make are noted and logged. I can't risk blowing cover.
Cover. Who are you working for?
A few months ago, an Interpol agent approached me. They've had Belltower on their radar for some time, but they've never been able to prove anything. The things that agent pointed out about this base, it opened my eyes to a lot of things. So you see, Jensen, I really am playing the good cop and the bad cop.
Tell me more about these scientists.
Technically, I'm in charge of operations here, so I keep tabs on people coming in and out. Burke keeps meeting with doctors and researchers, telling me it's part of his interrogation technique.
You got any names?
None that I trust, unless the Doe family suddenly expanded into Australia and Asia. Thing is, I don't always see how they leave.
Yet you're sure that Megan did.
The Blackhawks did. Without the stretchers, but loaded with 5 stasis pods this time.
That would make sense.
I'm gonna need more information than that. Tell me about this Black project.
I wish I could, but it's been classified. So classified every BT suit I've talked to refuses to even acknowledge its existence.
But you've seen something.
Only the edges. This station is part base, part military stockade, and every week a new shipment of belligerents arrives. Only, Interpol says they're not on anyone's terrorist watch list. Most are just civs. Harmless civs. Burke takes them into a restricted wing of the detention camp, and they just disappear.
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Really don't
Hold
want to
still
know what they're
for a
doing.
second.
What the?
Relax. I'm just compiling your biometric signature. Retinal scan, pulmonary and vascular imaging, the works. Once I upload it to the network and give Corporal Alan Tyler a security rating, you'll be able to pass through specific checkpoints in this sector.
Only this sector, why not others?
Because you're a fugitive, Jensen. The less room I give you to maneuver in, the more likely it is you'll stay one. I can get you into the detention camp, but the interrogation wing is going to be a problem. Only Burke can give clearances for that.
And I assume you don't want me to go ask for one.
Still the comedian. There's a security mainframe inside the detention camp's central command tower. You'll need to upload this copy of your biometrics there by hand. Contact me using your infolink once you do. Any more
Alright.
questions?
No questions, because we don't need weapons. Yeah, this is probably a good
The
question to
guards in
ask.
the prison complex. Are they Burke's men or yours?
Definitely Burke's. Highly trained, special operatives. So if you start a firefight in there, don't expect to live long.
I don't expect
I'll keep
any
that in
firefights,
mind.
thank you. Sure.
I'd like a little clarification here about you and Burke. I take it he outranks you.
Technically, yes. But this station is only part military stockade. And while he and his unit have 100% control over the detention camp, I have authority over the base.
So I don't need to worry that this is all just some creative attempt at mutiny.
Mutiny? You think I'd risk so much because... Listen close, Jensen. Burke is a sexist, chauvinist pig. And yes, he outranks me. He's also been in Belltower a lot longer than me, so he's got more connections. Which he's used to undermine me at every turn. But that is not why you and I are standing here right now. People are getting hurt. Innocent people. And we have to find out why and expose it.
Exposure could destroy Belltower.
Belltower used to have honor. We do this right, it might again someday.
Alright. Seems clear enough. We have
That's
to do
all
a
I
bit
need to
more
know.
infiltration.
Good. I'll upload to the security network from here, so get going. Alan Tyler will exist by the time you reach the prison security port. Oh, and one more thing. There's a mechanic on the base named Quinn, a civilian contractor with a sideline in procurement. He's discreet and I trust him. So if you need extra firepower, seek him out. He's near the elevator in the lower level maintenance area. Just be careful and try not to draw too much attention.
Alright, so we gotta go meet with, what's-his-face. We can use this? So that's already... That was already off. Oh, interesting. It was a dud turret. Is there anything else in here? She's doing a little shtick. Nope, that's it. Alright. Let's go exploring. We got a little bit of time left. I think we actually have to go to where that one guard was. Yeah, we do. Again, we shall take all of your items, and we'll take you too. In here, please. Alright, that's fairly out of the way. Alright, so we want to go down to the X. There's not a camera over there. Okay, so there doesn't appear to be anyone else, though. So what's down here? I think this is the shop. I think she was. It was procurement, so it's probably the vendor that we can use. Yeah, I'm assuming we can talk to him. So let's.
Are you Quinn?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, he's had
Jensen,
work done.
You weren't followed, were you?
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, I can believe that. They're having a hell of a time keeping up with you.
So dismiss, affirm, rationalize.
I intend on keeping it that way.
Well, you've certainly ruffled a few feathers higher up. It's not like they don't know you're here. Stowed away on the ship, I mean. It's only a matter of time before they bring the hammer down, put a stop to your gallivanting on the base. I just hope I'm not near you when the iron's hot and you're on the anvil.
Look, Keitner said you can help me. Can you?
Yeah, she told me to be expecting you. I'm just glad you came as soon as you did instead of going off on your own. There's enough kegs of powder lying around here already without throwing another loose cannon in the mix. You know how much we're risking to keep you off the radar? We've only got so much pull around here. It's Burke's show, and he'll do as he bloody well pleases. Which
Like
means
he had a
stamping
face
out any
transplant or
rats the moment
something.
he gets wind of them.
I'm grateful, but can we get
That
on
was
with
a
it?
very distinct scar.
I understand you run a nice little sideline in procurement.
Aye. From time to time you might say being inclined to do a little, how should we call it? Bartering. On the side. Since the commander
How
signed
should we
off on
call
I
it? Bartering.
suppose
No, that's
you go
exactly
buy
what you should
stock,
call it.
For a price, that is.
You mean I have to pay?
What? Of course you have to bloody well pay. I ain't exactly a fucking armory quartermaster down here. I'm just a civvy contractor trying to make ends meet. This ain't a bleeding charity.
Considering the circumstances.
Circumstances? What, that you're a fugitive and I'm risking my neck just talking to you? What are you trying to pull here? Although, I don't suppose you had anything to do with the stasis pod that was saved back on the ship.
Actually,
How do you know about
I
that?
did.
Ah, so it was you, eh? Well, let's just say I have my sources and your little random act of kindness didn't go unnoticed. Tell you what, I'll give you a discount on me wares. Just no freebies or handouts. But now that I think of it, if you're looking for a little something for nothing and don't mind a little legwork, I've got an errand that could use running. Consider it a special offer of sorts. You interested?
What's you talking about?
All right, tell me about this special offer.
Look, I don't know if you've noticed yet, but this base is packing some serious heat. Especially in the form of those walking brick shithouse boxcars.
Yeah.
If you get me a few odds
Don't
and
want any
ends,
of those.
I might be able to whip up a little something to make getting around easier, if you catch my meaning.
What kind of something are we talking about here?
Nothing fancy. Just a 329 series MPRS.
A rocket launcher?
That's right, mate. And custom built. By yours truly, of course. You see, while I might be able to get my fingers on some low-level arms, I'm a little restricted when it comes to military-grade bells and whistles. And I'm itching to try out a new trigger propulsion mix. Maybe even recalibrate the guidance system for some extra punch.
Sounds kind of, risky. It sounds messy, risky, and, not perfect.
While I find your enthusiasm for explosives slightly disturbing, something like this could come in handy.
Like I always say, speaking soft is for the birds when you got the biggest stick on the block. Look, all you gotta do is find me some components. I'll do the rest. An earlier boat had a shipment of 329s, but I wasn't able to poach any of them before they made it to the armory. Luckily. Little Sparrow and my employee managed to lose one through maintenance circulation. But he got himself shit canned before I could collect. Now my little bute's lying around the base somewhere in bloody pieces. The launcher, I mean, not the wee man.
Oh, that's an image I didn't
What
need.
really happened to him?
Right, so long story short, you need me to find the parts and bring them back to you.
Yeah, that about sums it up, I'd say. Just find me the trigger module, scope assembly, and launch a barrel.
Oh, we already have the trigger module.
I can scrape up the rest from leftovers here in the shop.
I think I already found one.
Aye. Let me see what you got there. That's the 329's trigger module. Let me know when you find the other two.
Alright, let's see what's got. Let's see what he has in the shop for now.
Buy something or bugger off.
Such a nice fellow. So we can sell what we have here. I think I want to keep everything that I've got actually, so let's go back. Buy. So revolver, ammo, pistol ammo. We don't need any of that jazz. It's got Praxis kits of no use to us. Consumables. Beer, hypostem, protein. We'll buy all that. We'll buy all of this. We'll buy all of those. Alright, we're going to leave the beer for now.
No refunds.
Alright, I think that is some pretty good progress for today's episode. I will see you next time with a little bit more Deus Ex: The Missing Link. Oh, there's a grate in there.